one looks the best?
It's supposed to be the best.
That was it.
All right, so most of these look wrong, but that's okay. We'll use one that was done correctly. And so a couple of them look pretty good. You just needed to go a little hotter or faster. And this you can see, if the burners are all different, they're going to make different results. So you don't necessarily go by the numbers of your burner, you go by what your product is doing. Okay? What's that? Yep. Thank you. So what you did was you mixed flour and oil in the appropriate amounts, and then it should look like wet sand when you do it properly. And then you cook it for at least 7 minutes. That's the minimum. Anything before that, you really get kind of a raw wallpaper paste flavor, aroma, taste in your product. Okay, so if you ever had clam chowder, New England clam chowder, and it's kind of tastes like raw flour, it's a sign they didn't cook the roux long enough. So 7 minutes is kind of the standard, and that's what this one is, right? The first one is 7 minutes, and they call that a blonde roux. Okay. Then as you cook it, you get into the brown roux, and then if you really cook it, like this one actually is a good representation, because you can see the color change pretty well. This, you can even go darker than that. And they use a black roux in gumbos, jambalaya. There's people who cook their roux for 10 hours in the oven. Okay. So you can see a textural change, right? It gets kind of soft to hard. And then you can see the color change, the aroma. What was it? What did it start smelling like? No, in the beginning. Play-Doh, some people say cookie batter, something like that. And then as you cook it, it smells like popcorn. And then as you cook it more, it smells like burnt popcorn. That's kind of the, because you can smell that in the kitchen. The more you cook roux, the less thickening power it has, because you're breaking down the starch. Okay? So if you're going to use this kind of a roux in your product, you need to use a lot more of it to get the same thickness. Something to think about. Okay? Some of you are going to be using roux in your soups, right? Broccoli, chowder, right? You guys are using that. So this is to give you an idea of how to cook it. This one, you just needed to go a little bit hotter, and you would have had this. Okay? This one's a nice, you know, the grade, you can see if they kept going, they would have gotten there. This one just wasn't hot enough. And that's all it is, more heat. Okay? Here, you can see some freckles, and that's from not stirring it up properly. You get some burn spots on the bottom mixed in with non-burn stuff, so you want to make sure to mix it really well. And that's about all I have to say about that. Okay? Questions?